Yo, do you guys remember that Will Smith movie that flopped called Bright?
Nope.
Well, this is the anime version of it. But unlike that shit's fest, this one is actually pretty good. You know, it really never crossed my mind that I actually haven't seen like a buddy cop anime up until I saw this, and now I need more! This was such a vibe to watch. Even though somebody like died in the first 30 seconds of the anime.
What the fuck?
This was still a vibe. I wish more animes actually did this whole buddy cop fantasy world type of thing. I'm surprised that there isn't really that many out there that does this formula. Or at least any that I can really find. Let me know down in the comments if you know any. But like I said, Copcraft is possibly one of the first animes that I've seen that done this trope. Even though despite it being a little bit, I say, lackluster in certain areas, we're gonna have to get into that a bit later, but I still had my fun with this anime. Now, you guys may be wondering, what the hell is even Copcraft? This anime follows our main character Kay doing an undercover operation with his partner, and like the clip that I showed earlier in the video, this was the partner that immediately dies 30 seconds into the anime. So after that failed operation, Kay has to get a brand new partner, which they set him up with an alien named Tilarni. My fault, Tilarna. And their entire goal for like the beginning portions of the anime was to try to find this fairy. And this is where I would say the anime kind of had it backwards. Because in my opinion, I feel like the first 3 episodes should have been the last 3. Because they gave off such like final arc vibes, like the anime should have ended with these last 3 episodes. And I'm not talking about like, oh, he gets the alien girl at the end. No. I'm saying like the first episode should have been him partnering up with Tilarna. And then it should have been like doing some small jobs here and there. Like, oh, I don't know, the vampire and like her first 2 episodes. And then like the whole sauce truck. I'm not gonna say the word because I'm not trying to get demonetized. In the beginning of this anime, I feel like they should have been doing a bit more of like smaller jobs, building up like their partnership and like the relationship that they built up to like trust each other with stuff, being able to like communicate better, and her figuring out how to actually do things instead of her just running it down mid. I remember watching this way back when, and I remember vividly when I got to like episode 3, I kind of figured that I was like, wait, the anime should have ended here. They already accomplished their goal. Well, technically speaking, they already accomplished their goal. She came here for the fairy, like what she stated when she got here. She said, oh, I came here to rescue the fairy. And on episode 3, the fairy's right there, but then the fairy sacrificed itself to heal up Kay. So that should have been like kind of the end of the anime, in my opinion. And then she gets to go home, and then they cut their separate ways. And then they hit like oh, instead of her actually leaving, she changed her mind, and now she fully works at the department with Kay because she wants to help clean up the city. That would have been a good ending. Hell, that would have been a perfect ending in my opinion. Because going down my route, like how I would kind of change up the flow of this, we would have already had like all the screen time we needed with Tilarna, learning about Earth and like the humans and stuff like that, and learning like, you know, different things from Kay. And then at the end, they threw like the whole, oh, she's gonna go back to her planet, so on and so forth, but then she changed her minds and stayed with Kay. But no, in this anime, they kind of just did the opposite. They kind of already clear cut in the first 3 episodes. She shows up, has her goal, which is to find the fairy. They end up finding it. It sacrifices itself to save Kay because Kay was gonna die. And then they did like the whole thing where, oh, I'm gonna go back to my own world because something. Oh, I changed my mind. I actually like it here. I'm gonna be your permanent partner. Like, having that in the beginning doesn't make me feel anything, because we realistically didn't have no time with Tilarna for me to actually sit here and like her as a character. I only started to like her later on throughout the anime, but that's how it should have been from the beginning. The first 3 episodes should have been the ending, and the rest of the anime should have been the beginning. Except for like the sole exception of the beginning of the first episode, to where Kay's old partner dies, and then he gets Tilarna, and then everything shall follow up with like smaller jobs leading up to the big job. But as a whole, that's just kind of just my beef with this, okay? Maybe some other people might watch this and they might enjoy it from start to finish. Hell, I'm not even trying to make it seem like I didn't enjoy this anime. I like this anime. That's just one thing that I gotta bring to people's attention when they get into this anime, because for me, like I said, it's kind of ass backwards of how they started it. Like, truly speaking, you can watch the first 3 episodes and stop watching it right then and there, and nothing will change. Like, this is probably the first anime that is a 3-episode anime plus some DLC. Now, I'm not telling you to do that, even though the very first time when I did watch this, I did that. You'll be missing out on the growth that Kay and Tilarna actually have with each other throughout the entire anime. And I will say this from the bottom of my heart. For my sub watchers, please, for the love of God, watch this in dub. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear, oh, but the dub is cringy.
Shut up, man.
I don't want to hear none of that shit. Because when it comes to Tilarna or Kay or like different characters that come from like the other world speaking a different language, I feel like when you're hearing it in English, it kind of hits way different than in the sub. Because in the sub, it kind of just feels like they're not speaking like an alien language. It just feels like they're just speaking Japanese.
何してる急げ。
分かっている。怒鳴るな。Rocket boy.
We have to follow her. Come on. Now, move your ass.
I heard you. Stop yelling. Break your bye.
Versus the English dub, to where they go from English to speaking in the alien language. I really enjoyed that. I love it when dubs like do this shit. I love it. Because when it comes to the anime in sub, I already don't even know how to speak Japanese or even understand Japanese, alright? And yes, I can hear that they're not speaking in Japanese and they're kind of speaking in the alien tongue, but it just didn't hit, alright? It really didn't hit how it hits in English. Blasphemy! How dare you be an anime fan and you dare to call the dub good? Sub supremacy! The dub is never good! Don't you dare talk about the sub like that! The sub is always good! You don't get it! Dislike? Unsub? Report your channel for racism! That's how y'all be sounding. That's how y'all be sounding, bro. But y'all sub watchers gotta chill, bro. But all in all, other than like the beefs that I brought up in the beginning with the first 3 episodes, this anime, in my opinion, is still a really good anime. And I am definitely going to be on the hunt to try to find more buddy cop animes so I can bring it to more people's attention. Because I didn't really think I needed something like this. And now this is probably going to be one of my top 10 favorite genres that I'm going to be on the hunt for. But what do you guys think? Have you heard of this anime? Have you seen it? Do you like it or do you dislike it? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And while you're down there, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more anime content. And remember, class, we do have a community Discord that we're trying to make more active. If you guys want to join, links are always in the description. With that being said, there's no bell for today. Pack your bags, class is dismissed.